Jason, you stand before me, a soul lost in an endless sea of darkness, a world where pain is your only companion. But I see you, not just as you are now, but as you once were. A child, forgotten, abandoned, drowned in agony long before the lake claimed your life. You've wandered these woods for so long that you've become them. You've made these trees your prison, bound to the hate and fear that haunt this place, see? But Jason, I'm not here to fight you. I'm not here to condemn you. I'm here because your soul still trembles beneath the weight of your sins. You think yourself beyond saving, don't you? Beyond hope. You've killed, endlessly, mercilessly, not because you wanted to, but because you thought it was all you were. You've become the shadow, the creature lurking in the fog, waiting for the next life to snuff out like a candle in the dark. And each time you strike, it is as though you feel a part of you die too, isn't it? Your mother's voice, her commands, they echo in your mind. But what she sought for you, Jason, wasn't salvation. It wasn't love. It was revenge, bitter and consuming. Her love, twisted by the fury of loss, has chained you to an eternity of suffering. She wanted vengeance for her son, but instead she created a monster who could never be satisfied. The pain she felt consumed her, and it consumes you still. But you are more than this curse. Your life ended in tragedy, yes. You were abandoned, left to drown, while the world ignored your cries. The hatred you carry for those who wronged you, for the ones who let you die, that is the fire that fuels you now. It keeps you moving through these woods like a spirit, trapped between life and death, in a place where neither can give you peace. But let me ask you, Jason, when was the last time you felt anything other than rage? Have you ever stopped to think about the lives you've taken, the faces of those who fell beneath your blade? They feared you, yes. They ran from you, hid from you. But in the end, none escaped you. And each time you watched the light fade from their eyes, did it ever fill the emptiness inside you? The blood you've shed, it stains more than just your hands. It weighs on your soul. I see it. I feel it. It clings to you, wrapping tighter every time you raise that machete, every time you silence another scream. But Jason, blood can be washed away, even the blood of the innocent. You believe there's no escape from this cycle, that the only thing left for you is to kill, to survive by feeding on the terror you bring. But what if I told you there's another way, a path that leads away from the violence, away from the endless hunger for death, a path that leads to peace? Yes, even for you, Jason. You look at me, and you see someone who could never understand. You've known suffering that cuts deeper than any wound. But I, too, have felt that pain. I was betrayed by those I loved. I was mocked, beaten, nailed to a cross, and left to die in agony. I know the taste of death, Jason. I know what it is to be abandoned. But I did not let that pain define me. I chose to forgive, to love. And in that love, I found something more powerful than all the hatred in the world. I know what you are thinking. What could forgiveness possibly offer you? You, who have spent decades as a walking nightmare. You, whose name is spoken only in fear. You don't believe that someone like you can be saved. But what if I told you that your story doesn't have to end this way? You were a boy once, an innocent who only wanted to be loved. That boy still exists, buried deep beneath the mask you wear. The mask that hides your face but not your pain. You think it protects you, shields you from the world, but all it does is keep you trapped in this endless cycle of torment. Take it off, Jason. Remove the mask and look at yourself. Not as the monster the world fears, but as the boy who never got a chance to live. The boy who was cheated of his life before it even began. You were not born evil. You were not born to kill. But you've forgotten that, haven't you? The anger, the hatred, it's clouded your mind, twisted your purpose. But here in this moment, I offer you freedom. Freedom from the chains of your mother's vengeance. Freedom from the curse that binds you to these woods. Freedom from the violence that has consumed your soul. But you must make the choice, Jason. I cannot make it for you. I can only show you the path. Your machete. It's a symbol, isn't it? A weapon, yes, but also a burden. Every swing, every life it takes, it becomes heavier. You carry it because you believe it's all you have left. But what if you put it down? What if you chose, right now, to release the weapon, to let it fall and walk away from the bloodshed? Would the world still fear you, Jason, if you no longer sought their fear? Your mother's voice whispers in your mind, telling you that this is what you were meant to be. But she is wrong. She believed that killing would heal the wound in her heart. She believed that in death, she could find peace for you. But Jason, death only brings more suffering when it's built on vengeance. You've seen that, haven't you? The more you kill, the further away you drift from peace. The more you try to avenge what was done to you, the less human you become. Your body, your mind, it's rotting. Jason, you know this. You feel it. That's why you wear the mask, to hide what's happening beneath it, to pretend that you're still the boy who drowned all those years ago, still that innocent victim who was wronged by the world. But you are not that boy anymore. And that's why you must decide. Do you continue to live in the shadows, lurking in the darkness, a puppet to the vengeance that consumes you? Or do you step into the light and reclaim the soul that has been stolen from you? This is not a battle for your body, Jason. This is a battle for your soul, the one you think has been lost forever. But it's not. I can still see it, flickering inside you like a dying flame. And I am here to reignite it. But you must let me. I will not force your hand. I will not take your machete from you. I will not pull the mask from your face. You must choose, Jason. You must decide what comes next. You've walked this path of death for so long that you've forgotten what it feels like to be alive. But you can remember. I know you can. You have lived in silence for so long, Jason. No voice to speak your pain. No words to release the anger that festers inside you. But in that silence, I hear you. Your suffering, your rage, it echoes through the woods, through the very air you breathe. But rage is not who you are. Pain is not who you are. Beneath all of this, you are still human. You are still the boy who drowned, the boy who wanted nothing but to be accepted, to be loved. That part of you, Jason, has not died. It is not gone. It has only been buried beneath the weight of everything you've endured. Your mother told you that vengeance was the answer, that every life you took would bring you closer to peace. But did it? Every scream you silenced, every body that fell at your feet, did any of it make you feel whole again? Did it bring back the boy you once were? Number, because vengeance can never heal. It can never fill the void inside you. And every time you strike, every time you kill, you sink deeper into that emptiness. You believe it's the only thing you have left, but it is not. I am here to show you that. I know what you've done, Jason. I know how many lives you've taken. The innocent, the guilty. It made no difference to you. The rage you carried doesn't discriminate. It consumes everyone in its path. But what I ask you now, Jason, is to look beyond the rage, to look beyond the blood and the violence. I ask you to see yourself. Do you see the monster that others see? Or do you still see the boy, lost and alone, crying out for someone to help him. I am here, Jason. I have always been here, waiting for you to turn away from the darkness and toward the light. Your mother's love was real, but it was twisted by her grief. She wanted to protect you, but in doing so, she condemned you to a life of endless pain. That is not love. Love does not trap us in hatred. Love sets us free, not just from these woods, from this endless cycle of death, but from the burden you've carried all these years. You are not meant to live like this, Jason. You are not meant to be a slave to your own hatred. You are meant for more. But to find it, you must choose it. You must let go of the rage. Let go of the pain. Let go of the past that keeps you chained to this place. You're not bound to Crystal Lake. You're not bound to the sins of your past. You can walk away from all of it. You can leave it behind. I know it's hard to believe. I know you feel that the blood on your hands can never be washed away. But it can. I have seen souls darker than yours find redemption. I have seen those who have done unspeakable things turn their hearts back toward the light. And if they can, Jason, so can you. But I cannot force it upon you. I will not take your hand unless you reach out for mine. I will not remove your mask unless you are ready to remove it yourself. This is your choice, Jason, your decision, your moment. Will you remain in the shadows, or will you step into the light? Will you continue to walk the path of death, or will you choose life? It is not too late for you. It is never too late. I am here, Jason. I have always been here. Now you must choose. You must decide what kind of man you want to be.